Well, on with the show. Sutsumi and Ario continue their investigation, deciding to meet with Ayame Tono at the bottom of it all. It will be the conclusion of the Curse of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, Del Salmon and Ashino's interfate. Okay, I see what you mean by a few scenes. I could see multiple endings just branching off from here. Sumida River. First, I'm just gonna go with my gut. Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. That wasn't because I wanted to see you. I just needed money to pay my tuition. Not one to mince words, huh? You came alone, right? Yeah, it's just me. Make it sound like I'm handing over ransom money for hostages. I just don't want to get caught, okay? Never thought I'd see the day that you called the police. Yeah, he came alone, There's something I needed to see you about. Well, alright then. Got a lot to talk about, so let's go through things one by one. Huh? What was that? Something just moved just over there? Good. What the hell are those idiots doing? Tell them not to come, damn it. Shit, I don't want to know what'll happen if they get found out. Whatever I do, I gotta keep her from looking over there. Sun's gonna dip down the horizon. This long, long day's about to end. Don't have to worry about an Agemus threat anymore. I sure didn't expect this to happen. I mean, he's still telling the truth if he says he came alone. She sure has grown up over the past 3 years. Got more of a grown-up air about her. Hard to believe she's the same little girl who would get omelet all over her face when we took her out to eat. Wait a minute. Is that how far back I have to go to have a happy memory of us together? No wonder she hates me. She called the police asking for me by name and demanded I come meet her here alone. Asked if I wanted a team to set up a perimeter, but I had them stand down. Sure, she might make a run for it, but I don't want her panicking if she has a curse stone. Besides, I'm not trying to take it by force. How is she? Yasko, I mean.
Mom? I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. I'm sure you reached out to her, though, haven't you?
I did call her this morning, actually, just to make sure she was safe. I've been running around all over the place looking for you.
Not like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you heard from me?
I did not. Well, I heard your end of the night laugh, so now this late. Didn't want her to worry more than she already was.
You're one to talk.
Maybe stop asking about Mom. Sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. Are you hurt?
And there it is. That's so like you.
What?
You're only mentioning that now? Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked me?
Whoa!
You're not worried about me. All you care about is yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I've been selfish. I know.
Oh, Mr. Sutsumi, you can do better than that. You really screwed up there, huh?
Crap.
I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow or another.
Right. I'm glad. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill Nejima?
And if I did? Would you hide me from the police?
Well, I don't know if I...
That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really care about. Yes, I did it.
You...
I don't even think he knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens and I realized he was talking to me. He was talking to me that he fulfilled my condition of my curse. So I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate.
So there's no going
back now.
It's not true. You can still make things right before you make them worse.
Let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away.
Your chance. Why are you willing to go so far for the rite of resurrection? What do you want with it?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You'd call it stupid or dismiss the idea completely.
Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think of a way for you to get what you want without resurrection.
I want to bring back Katsushiki Hokusai back to life.
Hokusai? What? Hokusai the ukiyo-e artist? That Hokusai? You want to bring him back to life?
That'd be quite a feat, huh?
That's... you... I heard you liked his art, but why would you do something so stupid?
See? The only time I ever felt I was that place. Yes, I belonged when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you never noticed.
Man, he really screwed up as a dad, huh? Really? I had no idea.
It saved me. Hokusai is the reason I'm still alive today.
I didn't know you felt so hopeless.
I only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry won't do either of us any good. From the moment I heard about the rite of resurrection, I knew that it was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happily.
You're really serious about this. Did Nejima say anything to you?
Said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure.
Yeah, no surprise there.
So I said a lot of things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone.
Harsh.
In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit.
No, kindred spirit? What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal.
But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we aren't so different.
No, you're different.
Am I?
Well, maybe not that different.
But at least you're honest.
I know I haven't been the best father. But I wonder, of all the fathers in the world, are there any who wouldn't cover for their child if they committed a crime?
How should I know? You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that.
Yeah. Plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe as a parent, it's the right thing to do.
I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did something wrong. Yeah, there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, at least have one person on your side.
I see. So that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that.
That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to.
So Nejima really didn't tell you anything?
Not really, no.
You have a curse stone, don't you?
I do.
You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police will handle any damages the curse caused, now, before you do any more wrong with it.
I'm not giving it up.
Of course not. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life?
That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. You can talk all you want, but as soon as the condition for my curse is met, I'll use it. No hesitation.
Or do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have?
3. Not that it matters.
3, huh?
I'm not handing them over.
Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the talisman Michio Shiraishi had?
Michio Shiraishi?
From the car crash you were in with that Namigaki guy.
Oh, Yutaro? Yeah, I was there.
Yutaro? That sounds like... So you and him were... I mean...
Not really. He was kind of a boring guy.
What? You're serious? But he said...
You're getting off track, Mr. Sutsumi. The talisman. Get back to the talisman.
You shouldn't have relied on him for this. You don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. With a hit-and-run case on top of everything, you're really in deep.
Is that really what you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, no! Tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene?
You mean this?
That's it!
I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I don't want to leave fingerprints behind.
That's all? You really have no other reason?
It's a big deal. Is it really special, this whole thing?
Yeah, it's real important. Would you mind giving it to me?
Important? For what?
We're putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mysteries.
Oh. So that means if I give you this talisman, I won't be able to use the right? Then no way. I'm definitely keeping it.
Screwed that one up.
Mr. Sutsumi, you really can't do any better than that. Come on, the talisman.
Will you give me the talisman?
What? No way. I can't lose the right. I think I've let you talk long enough. And letting me have a turn?
By all means.
You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you?
I am. Sure. You can't live as long as I have without having a secret or two.
Of course you try and dodge the question. Now then, let me tell you how this curse stone, the Taiko of Suguru, works. My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse stone on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing?
I get it, why you wanted to see me. Let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie.
What? How is that fair? You'd use that curse on me?
As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable. But as a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice.
You threatening me? Do you think that's enough to convince me to do as you say?
I don't want to use it either. But for your sake, I suggest you try not to lie.
Go ahead. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? I'm just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? Mother.
Hi, Kitty. You came into the emotional conclusion. A lot of stuff happened.
You could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. That my real parent is the man I was just with.
Ayame. Is that all you have to say? And I only have one answer for you. You are honestly and truly our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less.
Now you're still trying to hide it? Or are you really that stupid?
Oh dear.
Why is your pride worth dying for? I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it?
Ayame, listen.
Huh? How?
Ayame, be proud no matter what happens. You are our precious daughter.
Hey, how are you still alive?
I don't know what piece of shit Nejima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not Ashino either. You're our daughter. Ayame Tsutsumi. Alright, I guess it's Tono now. Well, that's fine too. Tsutsumi, Tono, both will always be a part of who you are.
Why are you doing this? It's not true. The curse proves it's not.
Since you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. And I did leave everything at home to your mom. I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy. That's it.
Why are you saying all this now?
So do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth too. And if you lie to me now, I'm taking you with me.
Stop, I can't.
The mastermind behind all this, one who awakened the 7 curses and 7 mysteries in order to use the right. Wasn't you, was it?
No, I wouldn't even know how to do that.
And picking up Michio Shiraishi's talisman was just coincidence, right?
Yeah, I already told you that.
Ah, good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Nejima. You can stand on your own 2 legs. You can keep living without escaping into a fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. You're a victim of your curse, too. It's not too late to atone for the hit and run. Using the curse. Don't run away. You can still make things right. know you can. Because you're my daughter. After that, just live the best life that you can.
Oh. Boss! Boss! I had a feeling that he was gonna die at some point, but like... That day at 6:18 p.m., Ayane Tono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsutsumi death was confirmed at the same time. 5 curse stones possessed by Tsutsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayame, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Kurosuzu to obtain them and seal them all away without difficulty. The Yin talisman possessed by Ayane Tono was recovered and entrusted to Mio Kurosuzu as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by the iteration of the curses was prevented before it could ever happen. Or so it seemed. Come on. We never learned who the master was. Okay, yeah. Right, it's a daimyo residence. Granddaughter told them about her dreams, cursed souls, resurrection. Here we go. Sound of the drums once more reverberates through the night air. How long has it been since we started hearing them today? Kitty, hi Rocco. Could it be coming from the daimyo's residence? I've heard they have a drum in their fire watchtower. Instead of wooden clackers, but I don't see a fire, so why are they sounding the drum? Then one morning a body was found. Isn't that Old Man Kanzo, the ukiyo-e painter? Oh. How ironic. He lived nearby, but had been down and out for years, despite his best efforts to sell his works. Every now and then his granddaughter would visit, and he would teach her to paint. It was the old man's only pleasure. One day his granddaughter told him about her dreams, curses, souls, and resurrection. Hearing her tale, the old man gripped a sudden zeal and began to paint with great fervor. Work quickly became famous, enchanting all those who viewed the strange imagery. Even the daimyo had taken notice. What could possibly have happened? People whispered amongst each other. It looked as if he had been beaten like a drum. A one-sided read. Okuma was a lovely woman. She was spirited, worked hard, and lived a frugal yet pleasant life, until her husband hanged himself. My husband? A swindler? I couldn't believe such a thing. Okuma was determined to clear her husband's name. That is when she met Temezo, a man a stranger in these parts. This man must be one of the daimyo's spies. It appears that after my husband, I'll be next. So be it. What is he hunting for? Okuma was putting on airs of a woman mourning her husband. He went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Tomazo. She soon discovered she was right, and that her husband had been deceived. Okuma decided to bring forward the newfound knowledge to the daimyo, much to Tomezo's alarm. Angered at having been misled, he confronted her on a bridge, but Okuma would not listen. She cursed him, called him vile names, and eventually his patience had worn thin. Blood splattered everywhere, and by the time he returned to his senses, it was already too late. He looked over at the bridge to see a river of blood below, and the corpse of the woman missing both an arm and a leg. Yeesh. Chuanario? Wait, what? Sorry for keeping you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the curse bear who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yako home safely? Yep. She went to her home in the patrol car earlier. Apparently she put up quite a fuss, saying she wanted to see things through to the end. Thank you. These shadows were starting to take effect, so it would have been dangerous. Why are we back here? We're at 8 p.m. with no one around. This place is silent as a grave. No one wants to go out at night in these parts after everything that's happened over the past 2 days.
Hmm? What's wrong?
Next is Detective Area.
What?
Much has happened this evening, but it's still not over. We haven't found the curse bearer of the Whispering Canal.
Oh, that's right.
So let's put a stop to these curses. I can't get my mind off the remaining curse stone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. I have to deal with that thing before I can worry about any of that. How's it going with the 2 talismans? Have you figured out the location of the Record of Fates, the End Scroll? I have, more or less. When I combined the contents of the 2 talismans, they formed a seal which could be undone. Things inside the talismans that looked like scraps of wood were actually a tiny scroll kept folded up by the seal. Who'd have thought the talismans were actually contain the scroll itself? If that's the End Scroll, then what's it say? There's one more seal we have to undo to open the scroll. It's giving me some trouble, so I was actually hoping you could help me out.
Okay, unlocking the seal. Got it. Sure thing. Oh, Ario's about to die.
I'll be able to do, but let me at it. I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. That's oddly reassuring. Okay, let's see. There are 5 seals holding the scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. Each seal has a different design. A carp, a light, a beech leaf, a taiko drum, and a reed.
Move the 5 seals in the right order. Okay. If we get it wrong, is it gonna, go boom?
Huh? No. I've already... We'll just have to try again. I tested it once already. You already tried it yourself. So brave. I think it's devised so the seal can only be undone if the curses for the right have already been unleashed. I think there's a hint to opening it inside that's hidden related to the curses. Just let me know when you're ready.
Doesn't make sense for such an important document to be sold so tight.
It might help to talk things over with Mio if I get stuck. It won't explode or anything, so we might as well give it a try.
I see. Okay.
I actually noticed something just from looking at me. Having a girl like her react to me as if she's seen something significant is
Kind of terrifying.
Remove the 5 seals in the correct order.
I have wait. Okay. Let me see here. I wonder. The Whispering Canal. Okay, hang on. Seal, beach leaf seal. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me consult with her again. Save. Whispering Canal. The Beckoning Light. The Evergreen Beach. The Taiko of Suguru. And then the one-sided reed. There's no way it's that simple. Well, of course it wasn't that simple. Hope you done read everything. Oh, God. I got the right stories, but now I need to figure out the order in which they happened. Oh, God. Oh, no, you didn't done read everything.
Shibori once gathered a canal that ran.
Wait, I'm missing one. Final, I also have goldfish memory. I may have read everything and then just forgotten.
Oh boy. It looks like I'm missing files.
Oh no. Honjo. Yeah, I go from this to 21 all of a sudden. Oh, wait, never mind. No, I am missing information. Quite a bit of information. Oh, wait a minute. Categories aren't exactly in order. Story told here, and you're on the right track. I'm guessing it has something to do with the order of how they happened. Now I into Honjo. Because according to what we heard about the events, all of this happened in one night. Repay his kindness shown to him with evil. The gardens. So, is the light where it ends? Or is it where it starts? Wait, okay. The light beckons, the canal whispers. He was beaten for lying when he told the truth. Wait. Since then, the reeds growing along the canal. So the canal and the one-sided reed are connected. Samuel spies. Green beach. Okay. The man was hung here because he had told a lie. The one-sided reed is about the betrayal because she couldn't believe her husband was lying. The Whispering Canal. The daughter. What was the last one? No, not persons of interest. Mysteries, phenomenon, curses. Are they... Of the 7 mysteries, are these particular ones connected? We have the daughter who drowned looking for her parents. Wait. Twiggy lived fishing at the Jinkichi. Father disappeared. Her mother went to look for him, didn't come back either. Father, where'd you go? Don't leave me behind. Fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. Faded, she returned to the lonely night. So, Taiko of Suguru
But he became famous.
So, okay. What I've pieced together is that it would start. It starts with the Evergreen Beach. The father was hung for having been a swindler and a liar for the things that he had been told. No. It would have started with the beckoning light, which is where the talk of the right began. The father then spoke the lies. The mother came looking for her husband, only to be cut down at the canal. Then the daughter went out looking for her parents, only to drown in the canal with them. While the ukiyo-e artist was being beaten to death at the drum's end. So that would be the light, the beach, the reed, the carp, and then the drum. Dang it! Any of the things on these seals is sort of familiar. Maybe there's something in our files. I feel like I'm really close. When did the light become a curse echo? Beach, reed, carp, tycho, light. Damn it. The light was the last one, then. When was the man beaten to death? This is tough. I feel stupid because I've been reading this, but also 3 a.m. brain. Give me a break. Like a Sugaru, made Richo, da-da-da-da-da. The sound of the drums once more reverberates. After they decay, the body was found. Isn't that Old Man Kanzo, the ukiyo-e painter? It was served amongst each other as if he'd been beaten like a drum. See, I don't get... Okay. There is a story here. We're all connected. Told Kanzo about the Would that have been... This was a step called the resurrection. Swings from a rope. Oh, wait! Who told Kanzo about the rite? Oh, man's only pleasure. One day his granddaughter told him about her dreams. Wait. So did she tell the lie first? This is her grandfather. Then, in that case, the drum, the beach, the reed, the carp, and the light. Okay, I just had to get where the drums were first.
Wow, you got it right. It's open.
It took 4 tries, but you did it. Thanks, game.
Need some time to get warmed up, that's all. Now I can finally read what's written inside. Let's see. It is said that Seiman Tsuchimakoto, and the author of the Record of Fates, who wrote the Yin Scrolls because he feared what the descendants had become cursed and used the collection of soldiers for the rite of resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It was believed to have been inherited by the descendant of Seiman. The text was preserved in the form of 2 talismans, held by Hajime Yoshimi and Michio Shiraishi. It contains a full account of the Honjo incident, and the following is written in Seiman's hand. I bequeath this scroll to the future generations to be used in the event of the calamity should arise this grievous incident. Those who seek forestall disaster must gather these 3 items and place in one place to cast the rite of cleansing and expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo. My body, that is living continuation of my bloodline. And my spirit, that is my own consciousness. And how the hell are we supposed to do that? Kinchi's family. And the Record of Fates here. In the same area lives an old ukiyo-e artist known as Old Man Kanzo. Sorry, didn't sound much about that. Yeah. Cruel torture secured her information. Daimyo said his chief retainer. Boy, you done better. Right. During the Edo period, a chain of events that occurred around a certain resurrection spell became the basis for the 7 months of Honjo. I have read that. This is a story that takes place in the late Edo period. In the house, Honjo, the family consisted of a Netsuke craftsman named Jinkichi, his wife Koma, and their daughter Toki. So Jinkichi was the one who got hung, Koma was the one who got cut up, and Toki was the one who drowned. By the name who claimed to be a Shimoji. We probably should get some rest too. The hard part is telling what I've read before and seeing where it's changed. Is there anyone you want to bring back to life? The man's true name was Tsuchimakoto Seiman. Yeah, that summarizes what we already know about the daimyo. Or the onmyoji. Eggs. Right out of this. Said sacrificing someone is unthinkable. We didn't help you because we wanted something in return, so you owe us nothing. Their house. In the same area lived an ukiyo-e artist known as Old Man Kanzo. His art didn't sell much, but he often told after Toki while Jinkichi and Koma were out working. Young Toki heard Seiman talk about the resurrection, but being too young to comprehend it, regaled Old Man Kanzo as a story of fiction. Old Man Kanzo, inspired by the story, filled with renewed vigor, put his heart into his next painting. The piece centered around the theme of resurrection became an instant hit in the town. Jinkichi, being a shrewd businessman, saw an opportunity. He jumped on the bandwagon by carving Netsuke next to Old Man Kanzo's ukiyo-e, hence the curse stones. They're carvings made by this man. There were stories about the Netsuke, telling people about their blessings and how they're connected to resurrection, and his business sharply flourished. A man unknowingly left as a wonderful gift, thought Jinkichi and his family, but they were unaware of the tragedy soon about to unfold. Before long, Old Man Kanzo's wonderful ukiyo-e reached the ears of local daimyo, and he was summoned to the Lord's residence. But what awaited him was not praise, but cruel torture at the hands of Ashino, a female onmyoji who was in pursuit of Seiman. It was her who pressured Seiman into researching the rite of resurrection, which she secretly planned to use to preserve her beauty for all eternity. Ashino took advantage of the fact that the daimyo's heart was weak and frail following the loss of his family, and manipulated him into capturing the old man, the source of the recent rumors of the resurrection. Tell me where you heard the rite of resurrection, Ashino demanded. As the brutal beatings continued,
Curse said the eerie sounds of the beatings ran out from the beating of a taiko drum after that night, reaching the watchtower of the Sugaru residence. In the end, Ashino's brutal torture secured her the information of Jinkichi's family, the existence of the Record of Fates. The daimyo was sent to the chief retainer. Okay, so it all comes back to Ashino wanting to preserve her youth. I feel like we've forgotten something about Hahiku. Was unable to bear the guilt of the crime, deceiving the masses with false rumors of resurrection. Jinkichi committed suicide, but he was hung for his lies. Part of Ashino's plan to send a message to the common folk. Here we go. News of what happened to Jinkichi spread to the people, lost the interest in the riot and the resurrection. Blooded handiwork firsthand, Honjo fell into unrest once more. The chief retainer, who arrested the girl and proposed a deal to stop the rumors. The girl was to say she just wanted attention and reattract to her story, by saying it was entirely made up. In exchange, she'd be given a most wondrous stage to perform on. But then the day came. She was suffocated by the mask to prepare for her performance. Unbeknownst to her, the mask was covered in a glue, part of the plan. So this all goes back to Ashino until she gets killed in the foot-washing mansion. Jinkichi's suicide. Tomizo. Specifically, we exposed the daimyo's plot as he disemboweled himself by the lantern the soda cart used to give code signals. Parents gone through means unbeknownst to her, Toki found herself to be all alone. One day later. It literally just all happened at once? It's burning him alive. In truth, all those connected to these events thus far were cursed by Ashino, so that their souls would turn into soul drakes upon death, which she'd been collecting. All she needed now to perform the right now was to get her hands on the records of fates. Sensing that there was something serious at work behind Honjo, Seiman returned to find he was too late. He broke down in tears when he finally learned the unfortunate and unnatural deaths Jinkichi's family had met. Seiman realized it was the handiwork of Ashino when he found their soul dregs had been collected, and decided to prevent any further sacrifices from happening by confronting her at the Hoonji Bridge. What ensued was a fierce battle of spells that endured till the break of dawn. Those who did not know any better believed that they saw the eerie flashes and supernatural orbs of light. Yep, all the curses are connected, and they all go back to Seiman and Ashino. My God. Maybe the bridge still filled with regret. It's pushed and rotten. Seiman came back to life, knowing that there would be enough soul dregs in place during the confrontation. He had prepared a spell that would activate the rite of resurrection upon his passing. So, Ashino is after Seiman, who knew about the rite of resurrection that would be able to keep her young and beautiful forever, but he instead used the rite of resurrection to bring himself back to life while keeping her from the end goal for beauty, of eternal beauty. He did not know what became of the Record of Fates, with nothing to seal away. Instead, he used the remaining soul dregs to turn 9 of the Netsuke made into Jinkichi into ritual implements to be sealed away in Honjo. So the curse items weren't just to kill each other and get soul dregs, they're actually seals to keep this in place. Silent about the incidents out of fear of the curse. However, these occurrences were so strange that the gossip gained. Details became a little more vague as the stories grew into legends, and that is how they turned into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. More like the 7 tragedies. I see. What does it say? First is detailed account of the tragedy surrounding the rite of resurrection that occurred in Honjo back during the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. That incident was the origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses, right?
Yeah, the resentment of the victims of the incident turned into curses, which are curse echoes. Contents are organized like an answer sheet. It doesn't just give out the information we need.
Uh, is there anything else?
Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath the scroll to the future generations to be used in the event of the calamity should it arise from the grievous incident, it says. Whoa, you foresaw all this happening? And it continues. Those who seek to forestall all disaster must gather these 3 items in one place and cast my rite of cleansing to expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo, my body, that is the living continuation of my own bloodline, and my mind, that is my own consciousness. Wow, so if we gather these 3 things in one place, Saman's rite of cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses and the rite of resurrection. Oh, that's exactly what we need. The 3 things are Saman's soul, body, and mind. It says the soul is Saman's curse echo. Curse echo. So Saman himself is part of the 7 mysteries. Now that you mention it, Mr. Araishi said something along those lines before. There's another hint written here. My curse echo holds my curse. My curse brings ruin to the curse bearers. What kind of hint is that? Maybe it'll make more sense as we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next, the body of the descendant of Saman's, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimi a relative of Saman? He and Michio Shiraishi, who had the other talisman. Both of them have already passed by this time. Man, this iteration of curses was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? This bloodline was so split up, there have to be others. Oh, there's another note here too. Where is it? Another hint? As for the body, seek not only the one who bears my blood, but the one with strong spirit sense. Such an individual will be able, if spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says.
Do we know anyone like that?
I can't think of anyone.
Let's move on for now. That would be you.
Which is the mind. What's the difference between the mind and the soul? In paranormal theory, it's said that humans are made up of soul, body, and mind. The mind is essentially thought to be part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness, one's self. It's like driving the body. It's like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver.
I see. That makes sense. So is there a hint for finding this one too?
Let's see. There's this. Should the rite of resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind be awakened there. Saman tried to seal away the rite of resurrection. Before he could, Ashino stole the record of fates. So that, as a countermeasure, the rite began. Fated. He made it so that his mind would be released from the seal.
Okay, but what does that actually mean?
What it means is, Saman's mind awoke the night the rite was activated, and he must be possessing someone out there right now.
What?
So we have to get that person together with everything else.
Alright.
So we have to find the curse echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Saman. We just get them together in one place and we'll be good to go.
Oh my god, is it all Yoko?
Right, but there's one thing. The second and third ones could both be the same person.
Ooh.
Who could that be? It was like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessing Yako. Saman's consciousness might not be aware of who it really is. So if we learn the truth, would he start to act of his own accord? Oh, then that person could already be... Oh, hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Huh? Excuse me, could I interrupt you for just a moment? Ah, who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen? Huh? I'll even throw in the bones of some fried chicken. You can't beat a deal like this. I don't really want them. Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. Actually, I thought I might just have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, I don't understand. What should we do? Well, it's not like we need this exact spot, and we can't do anything with other people around, so let's just move somewhere else. Sorry, we were in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way.
No way. She's still doing this to revive her dog. Wait. I couldn't have done anything at this point because Yoko hasn't been anywhere. I missed something. I have to have missed something somewhere. There is no other explanation. Ugh. You have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. This brings the story of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to a close. Ah, who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Unfortunately, it seems the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there's truly no way of stopping her. However, should you find out that this conclusion is not to your liking, by all means, please pursue a different path. You've done it once before, now I'm sure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I've been your humble storyteller. Good night. What? Wait. Where could I have done anything differently? How do we stop the mastermind? We know who it is now, right? No way. No way. All the way back at the start?
Shoko? Shoko, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? It's not a proper answer. Urto, Shogo, okay.
But now I know everything.
You're doing falling asleep here. You gave me quite a shock. With you up, up, up. Okay, and there. How's that? All right. You feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance?
I'm fine. I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's a little fuzzy.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. You remember anything? Like where we are, what we're doing? The rite of resurrection? Wait a second, when did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know the name, but weird. Oh,
Yeah, that's different.
City, Tokyo, word park. Something important. Past midnight that explains why nobody else is around. Good, at least I can remember that much. First met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and she's really into the occult. If I think harder, I could probably recall a little more as to what's going on. We really hit it off. A lot of fun to be around. But think about me that way right now. I've got... And now I got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Recall, let me think, what can I remember? We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Yeah, we're all the way back to the beginning. But remembering that, yeah, I noticed a girl loitering around. She was digging up holes in the sandbox or the playground. There's no way to go back any further than this. Wait, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Something? If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? That'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. You're funny. At least you're upfront about it. Okay, I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. Are you looking for something anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? No, I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. What? No, I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. Honjo, do you know anything about it? I mean, everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Did I go back too far? Because we already... Yeah, Yoko calls to Shogo. Maybe a little. That was the first time I met her. Information. Letters. Wait a second, where'd Yoko go? Okay, she's back there. Let me see. Story chart. So she has the Whispering Canal, but she died by... She died by Shogo. Yeah. It's like the air just changed. And this is where she's all freaked out. Eyes on my back, I can't move. Yeah, no, she's freaking out. What if what she saw was... Push. Yoko! Yoko! No condition to talk. Huh? What? Calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Okay. There's nothing there. Did I just screw that up? I just screwed that up. Okay. Resume. Alright. Push. Oh my god. So now, when I push, that just goes the same way. You forgot.
And then immediately splits off to she dies, or... I forgot. Do we want her alive? Then start from the beginning. Hold on now. Why? And there she's dead. God. And then he gets the Whispering Canal. No, I appreciate it. Shouldn't be long. Is it going to make a difference? What I'm wondering is why the Whispering Canal just suddenly killed her, if she's the one who already has it. We need to stop the mastermind. We need the body, mind, and soul. We know what the curse echo looks like, at least. I like they were cursed. That's for sense of curse. So how does Saman's curse kill? That was... Let's see. Saman's was... the beckoning light. Kills by means of the curse they possess. What? No way. Took her to the bone. Maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She wished that the rite of resurrection and the seven mysteries were connected. Saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Take back that presence again. Somewhere, but where? Bigger problems. There. Yeah, go drop this. You don't need to. Although I think that this is how it turns bad. But Shogo shouldn't have a stone, right? Yeah. But now he does, because I screwed that up. Wait, unless if he gives it up. No. Lives by the storm. Okay, so no, I'm on the right path. It's resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers, for their lives are equal. There. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up the curse stone, the whispering canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. If I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse to collect their souls. Screw that, putting my own life on the line is one thing. Hurting other people is wrong entirely. You'll know what you're looking for when you see it. But if I use Inclination of Souls, I'll be able to bring Yoko back. Something about the curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. You're telling me. Now it's nearing 4. That wasn't there before. Light floating in midair. That's different. I've got my own curse stone. That was working now. Yeah, that wasn't there before. I think she's playing. Yeah. You'll have to wait until it's closer. I'm going back. Will it just, like, get closer if I stare at it? Oh! It's coming closer. Touch it. Huh? Am I supposed to touch it? There we go. Cleansing. Oh my god. We really are nearly there though, huh? Alright. We're in this far. My. Finally, you've arrived at the juncture. I expected no less from you. That would mean that you have managed to bring everything to light. Oh, there is a possibility that you have wound up here by chance. So before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. What exactly the soul, body, and mind of Seiman Tsuchimikado are? Firstly, which curse echo represents the soul of Seiman Tsuchimikado, the beckoning light? Yes, that's exactly it. After his defeat at the hands of Ashino in the Honjo incident, Seiman wandered around near Honji. The form of his curse echo changed over time with the legend he left behind. This is the curse echo which acquired by Mayu Chozawa. But when called forth by Seiman's body and mind, it appeared momentarily before him. Let us continue. Who served as the self of Seiman Tsuchikado? Whose body? That was Yoshimi? Yeah. That was Yoshimi. What? Ready humor will not get you far here. his body, his descendant who carry his blood in their veins. I thought when called by his body and mind, it appeared momentarily. Shogo? Wait. Is it Okie? Was he just... Correct again. Although Shogo Okie was born to an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. In truth, the same is true for Yoko Fukunaga. She was also one who had the blood of a distant relative coursing through her. In her case, it was Ashino. Seimin and Ashino fated to meet again all these hundreds of years later. Now for my final question. Who is the mind of Seimin Tsuchimakoto? Whose consciousness was directly tied to his? Earlier, Mio said something about them being one and the same. No way. It's almost like a cosmic being is watching over and making sure we win. We believe it to be Okie. I'm afraid that is not. It's almost like a cosmic being is watching over and making sure we win. Wait. You. See, you believe it was... What? Give me a break. I mean, you was in the story... Wait. Me? Is it gonna be picky about this? Alright, okay. Then let me say it this way. Cheshire. You believe it to be Cheshire. Are you saying you believe it to be yourself? Are you certain? So, that's right. You are. Seimin's consciousness, awoken by the curses and the rite of resurrection. Okay. That's really cool, though. After having lost your memories, you forgot about your duty assigned to you. If this is, if I may say so, where I played my part guiding you through the events of the story. This game. As your consciousness was all that was left of you. You manipulated time and space by way of story chart jumping from vessel to vessel. I manipulated the host's actions by whispering commands in their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what you needed to be done. But at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. The so-called mastermind behind these events, the one who awakened the rite and curses, was Yoko Fukunaga, descendant of Ashino herself. You unconsciously activated your curse and killed her.
How interesting that she awakened Samon's consciousness at the same time as the curse. That was the one and only time she could have been stopped. But due to your influence with Shogo Okie's will, Yoko Fukunaga was brought back to life. Using the story chart to undo her death. So the tutorial was the right way all along. I led you to believe that it was the work of the Rite of Resurrection itself. As it turns out, seeing that would transpire if the mastermind was not killed at the outset. So it ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curses for good. There were certain things which had been answered all your questions, had you noticed them. For example, even while under your control, Shogo Okie willingly used his curse. When I asked you early on how many Shogo Okie killed, this is what I meant. Had you not used the curse, Shogo Okie would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Mayu Chozawa was able to recall information which only you knew. She was able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning light. It's gonna add, yeah, descendant of Onmyoji. This game. Now, allow me to ask you one last question. If you, knowing all that you now know, had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do? I would destroy it. Oh, I see. That was Samon's original intention. I apologize for leaving it out of the options when I first asked you this question. Now, it is time to bring things to a close. Upon your arrival here, the rite of cleansing was activated, dispelling all other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruit of your efforts. Then we shall decide to leave this world behind for good. Thank you truly for all the work you've done. That's what happened? I can't believe it. I finally understand. Yeah, I was the one who did that to Yoko. The blood of the Onmyoji that's inside me broke into my consciousness and gave me that curse. Yoko was after the rite of resurrection. I think the storyteller might be Nakagoshi too. I think so. It was the one who awakened the curses and the seven mysteries and the Feast of Shadows. The way to stop it all was to put a stop to her here. Otherwise, the rite of cleansing might have been negated too. How much of it was really her doing all those things? Yoko? I guess that explains why it felt like it was fate when this all started. Though she didn't seem to notice. Things were always destined to end like this, from the moment we met. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. No point thinking like that now. God, I need a drink. I'm thinking a Moscow mule. Or 2 or 3.
Ma'am, what is it?
Just a dream. Seems that it was all just a dream. I dreamt that there was such a thing as a rite of resurrection. Just a dream.
I'm sorry to say it, but there isn't.
Right. Of course not.
But if there is no such thing, I promise you that I'll get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I've happened to find a very important lead from over a year ago. Something that's evaded our reach until now, an eyewitness from the scene of the kidnapping.
I see.
Oh man. Am I gonna go through everybody now? Whoa, what the hell's this? Medical unit told me we get down here. What happened?
Yeah, nobody's extra murdery anymore. As I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yasuda Gardens, another body was discovered at a different part in the area. Could they be related?
Sure looks like it, but...
Excuse me, we found this among the victim's belongings. I thought you'd want to know.
What's this? What the hell?
Boss, look what's in the female victim's address book. Yoshimi's phone number and photo.
What?
And the picture. There's an X drawn on it with a bunch of weird symbols. And a hole where his heart should be.
No.
Could this be some kind of curse or something?
How many times do I have to tell you not to try to connect everything with the occult? Damn it. Is this a Nakagoshi case after all?
What's that, boss?
Don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into the evidence. There's no doubt this is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you gotta do a thorough sweep of the area. I'm gonna make a phone call.
Got it. Leave it to me. Spend as long as you want on the phone.
So we still get the murders, though.
Turns out Michio really did die in an accident. If we ask around, we might be able to get a little more information. I guess there never really was such a thing as the Rite of Resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us.
Yeah, so Michio still dies.
Damn it, why? Nothing's happening! But now my contract won't be... No! You should never have believed in some blasted record of fates.
Yeah, then that's it. Then it's all undone. To all of you watching from far, far away, Rite of Resurrection has never existed. Not in any world, not in any time. So I ask you to take the life you hold and move boldly forward one step at a time. He died of cardiac arrest. Richter, EY's out. You want to question him? Hang on, Ariel. I want to get enough evidence for a search warrant. Let him go for now.
That's the kidnapper?
So they still find him even without the curses.
Yes, I'm the one who did it. So please help me. She's always following me.
Okay, yeah, without the curses and the Rite of Resurrection, everything just kind of comes together. They still find out the truth. Yeah, she never had to get kidnapped because the curses never got involved. Yeah, the boss is hiding something. Oh, right. And then he'd have no reason to expose the Paranormal Bureau. Let me see if I can find out what it is. I heard you would be absent today. Is there something you need?
Well, I seem to have the spirit sense thing all of a sudden.
That's the sort of thing our chairwoman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it. Could have called. Didn't think you were the standoffish type. I had to find out from EY.
I'm sorry. Forgot all about my favorite chief inspector.
The hell are you planning?
Nothing as heinous as you're thinking. I'm only Makoto Ashimiya, after all. Nothing but a lowly janitor. How are things with you? You getting along with your daughter?
Well, you know, more or less. Nice. Alright, that was a really good twist. I'm actually really happy with that. It is also 4 in the morning. And I need sleep. Is there anything after the credits? Because I get the feeling that was it. That was the big one. I don't think there is, but I don't think they can be skipped. Blech. Well, while that's going on, I'm gonna look for somebody new to raid. You know, as the story comes to a close. May as well. Let's see. Let's see if anyone else might be playing this. Just out of curiosity. I'll look and see if anyone's playing it other than me. Oh, there is one other person playing it, but that does not look like English. What an amazing game, though. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try going off live channels then. Let's see. Someone's playing Hollow Knight. Someone else is playing Super Mario World. That could make for an interesting one. The model's super cute too. Oh wait, I'm still recording. Oops. End. Final words from the storyteller, huh? So that's it? Oh, I got an achievement. Alright. I give it credit. This may honestly be... Just gonna save. Just in case. This may honestly be one of the best visual novels I've ever played. Like, I forgot some info, but I also played it until 4 in the morning and my brain is melting.